So a really simple tool that enables leaders and teams to be able to achieve success on purpose is using what I call the empowered leadership model. It has 5 key steps. The first one is vision. Have a clear why. Know why you're getting up every day and why you're doing what you're doing, and international leadership expert Simon Sinek talks extensively about this. Also, have a clear understanding of what your 12-month financial game plan is. What's the scorecard at the end of the day? How you can measure how effective you are. And thirdly, what are your values? What do you stand for? One of my favourite quotes is, if you don't know where you stand, you'll fall for anything. Values become the organisational how to your why. And it really must go beyond a vision and a mission statement and values stuck on a piece of paper in a boardroom wall. I need to be able to ring your receptionist, or what I like to call your director of first impressions, because that's who they are, and ask them, what are your values? And it needs to be a living, breathing embodiment. So that's the vision. Secondly, we move to engage, and there's 2 areas. Engaging internally with your people, engaging externally with your local community. Leaders that have a clear vision, have clear values, and are really transparent in communicating their 12-month financial game plan get a greater level of productivity and performance of their people, because people want to know what they're part of. Great leaders treat their workforce like their life source and actually have them part of fulfilling their end result. Externally, how do you engage with your people is, how active are you in the local community? Do you have a relationship with your local council? Are you on the Chamber of Commerce? Are you part of women's business organisations, local schools, sporting communities? There's so much potential. The most expensive part of business is finding and keeping a new client. Go and access big funnels, people that know lots of people. Be of service, engage, find out what's important to them, and a lot of the time it's not just sponsoring a local sporting club. You can go a bit deeper and create way more relevance to your local community. Then we move on to embody. I think this is one of my favorites. Embody is, who are you being? I believe certainly in real estate, people buy people, they don't buy products. So are we being our word with our values? If your values are integrity and professionalism, then are you showing up on time? Are you in state? Are you making people feel like they're the centre of the universe in that moment they're with you? Who are you when you're with others? Then we move on to empower. This is a really good one for leaders, because when you've got your why and your values really clear, when you've got your game plan really clear, you can start to work out, well, what are some of the development needs of your people? How can you help them achieve success on purpose? What are their gaps? What are their training and development needs? And how can you develop mentors in your team and have someone that's in sales that's performing really well mentor someone that's looking and just started? Share resources in your own business. Don't always look outside for experts. Cultivate leaders within your team. And the final step is assess. Here's what I'm learning a lot. Most officers are assessing their business once a month, which means 12 times a year we're looking at our game plan. That's very reactive. We need to really be looking at our performance daily and weekly and adjust our strategy accordingly.